Welcome to another episode of Let's Be Adults. This will be episode 3. Today's
Three's a juicy one.
topic is
I like this one.
Dating versus marriage. So on this topic of dating versus marriage,
Boyfriend and girlfriend versus
husband and wife,
hubby and wife.
I'm just curious, I feel like situations are treated differently when you're in a relationship versus when you're married.
Yeah. I think a part of it just stems to the fact that when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you're still not you're in a relationship, but it's not solid.
You can peace out whenever you want.
Exactly. Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
But when you're married, that paper is
Yeah.
just dangling everywhere, every fight. You can't go anywhere.
But no, literally,
no, it's true.
Yeah, you can be in a relationship for a decade, but then as soon as you get married, it's you're literally treated as one.
Yeah. What do you think is different when you're dating and when you're married?
I'm just freer now, with myself, my own habits.
Yeah.
Obviously, there in the beginning, you start trying to date someone.
You start being really clean and everything,
you
and then you
show
get married and you have a mess everywhere.
You show your best self.
Yeah.
You're I'm always shaved, always showered, everything is clean.
No, the first time. So really quick side note, our dating was not normal dating. We actually started dating long distance. And I remember the first first time he asked to FaceTime with me, girls, and I'm sure you even too. I got a full face on and I just was I just got up from a nap or something.
I just went to work out.
I just no. You'd hate that. A girl with a full face, God forbid I go to the gym and I put any type of makeup on. He's like, why are you putting makeup on to go to the gym? I'm my bad. Versus when you're dating, you want to put the makeup on because you want to look cute while you're over there squatting.
Yeah.
Now I'm just he's lucky if I brush my hair and put it in a bun.
I thought you could say brush your teeth.
Well, that too.
Dating, you just show your best self. But after a while, and after you're married, it's just I feel we've both just settled into we're just so comfortable with each other.
Yeah. But we had to get comfortable with each other pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
over the phone.
We started dating over the phone. What was it for July, August. You moved in September. So it was 2 months of long distance. And then he moved to Arizona and he's I could either get my own place or we can move in together. And I was why would you get your own place? I'm going to be over there and then you're going to be paying for a place. I'm going to pay for a place. So why don't you just move in?
Ladies, she shot her shot.
Yeah.
And I was don't be silly. Why are we both going to pay for 2 different apartments? I'm just going to be at your place anyways.
And I tell him still till this day, I have no idea how I was so quick to just tell him to move in. I never lived with a boyfriend. I'd only had one boyfriend. I dated guys, but not serious relationship. And after 2 months, I was yeah, let's just move in together. So we had to get comfortable really quick.
Yeah. Everyone thought we were crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Family, friends, they're what? David, you're moving across the country? How
Literally,
long you've been dating this girl 2 months over the phone?
Side note, for those girls dating guys, when you're first interested in a guy, I always would tell my mom, I'd be I don't get it. And she's Jackie, if a guy wants to be with you, he will make time. He will find a way. This guy right here went from Massachusetts to Arizona in his car by himself. I'm out, everybody. I'm transferring to a new job, everything. So sometimes you just gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Some of y'all are getting your hearts broken by a guy, 2 blocks down who won't text you back.
Yeah.
You need to just leave that guy.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so here's my fire question that girls are burning to know.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire, okay?
Fire.
So.
No, you gotta say fire.
Fire.
Okay, that's good.
There are people that are in a relationship for like 7, 8 years, and then us in a relationship for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Before you proposed. So, at what point do you, because I feel like us girls, most of us are like within like, we're like, oh my God, I'll marry him tomorrow if he asks me, and you've been dating for like a week.
I know at least one of you is watching that's like that.
When do you know, like, okay, I'm going to put a ring on it?
That's a little tricky. I kind of went off of you.
Yeah.
When you felt like you were ready.
If you would have gone off of me, I would have like wanted
when
that.
You were like dropping like subtle bombs. They weren't subtle hints, they were subtle bombs.
They were like just pictures of rings.
You like show me a picture. Yeah. Like, I love this ring. I don't like this one. I love this. These are the top 2 I would love if I eventually got married.
And then it turned into, these are the rings I went to try on.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, the only reason it took me so long to propose was because the diamond.
Yeah.
I mean, if it hadn't been for the enormous diamond you wanted.
Okay.
Guys, I was like raking in the money.
First of all, let me just tell you, I picked out the setting of the ring. And I said, the diamond is all on you. Like, I'm going to be wearing this for the rest of my life. I think it's fair to have an input in the ring. Like,
I agree.
Shout out to you girls that are like, I just want him to surprise me. Like, I wanted it to be something that I liked. Now, the diamond, I was like, that's on you. Whatever you want to go with. So, don't put that one on me.
I had the ring hidden in our apartment for almost a year that she never found.
Yeah.
It was in the kitchen. She doesn't know her stuff in the kitchen.
He thinks I didn't find it.
Yeah, right. You can't keep a secret.
Like, I would tell you, I found my ring.
You would have.
No, I wouldn't have.
Oh my goodness.
Why would I do that?
You cannot keep a secret
I can't
to
keep
save
a
your
secret.
life.
But something that big, I wouldn't ruin it for you.
It would have been for me. It would have been for you.
So what would have happened if I told you I found the ring?
I would have been like, well, I don't know. You know there's no diamond on it, so don't expect anything right now. Because there was no diamond on it.
You'll forever be wondering if I found it or not.
I know you didn't.
You don't know until you really know.
You didn't even know
And
that
you don't
cabinet was in the kitchen.
I'm not even going to ruin it.
I don't.
Because it wasn't in the kitchen.
It was in the kitchen.
Not the whole time. Okay, so...
I know you're lying.
It's better that you think I didn't find it. Nothing gets past
she didn't
me.
find it. She didn't find it. I know for sure you did not find it.
Some of you are out there laughing really hard right now.
Not as hard as you.
Is it getting hot in here, or is it just our heater that turned on?
We've gotten so off topic.
Okay, yes. Anyways, I was gonna go back to the whole like fighting when you're dating versus fighting when you're in a relationship.
That's a good
I
subject.
remember when
I didn't even think about that.
you were out here and it was like December, so we had only like been living like dating together for like September, like 2.5 months, and we got into a fight. And I remember we were going to an ugly sweater party, and like you just got to the point where you're like, I just don't even know what to do anymore. Like, I feel like I can't say anything right. Like, I don't even know if I should still like stay here, if I should move back. And I was like, oh, he's gonna leave. like he's gonna go. And I feel like when you're dating, it's so, like you said, it's so like, you can leave so easily. Like you could be like, I'm done. But then like fights that we have when we're like married now, it's a lot of like
Was it like the worst?
Being quiet and me being
fight?
like,
yeah.
Talk to me. Tell me what's wrong. And he's like, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm like, but tell me. Like I'm that type that like,
yeah,
I need to deal with it. Like I can't fake or like I can't stand just like walking around like or even trying to like lay down and go to bed. No way. I think we're a very like
special.
No, I feel like we're a very like lovey-dovey couple. I remember going out with like Stacy and Clarence and they're like, gross, ew, like that'll fade away after a couple of years. And we're gonna be going on 5 years and I feel like we still like
it has faded.
Yeah.
Not because I don't love you.
Yeah.
I love you more.
Yeah.
But I feel like that also goes back to like the comfort thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like we're just like we know we're married, we love each other,
You're my person.
Yeah.
I tell them that all the time. Like when we have heart to hearts.
You fathered my child.
Was that me telling you?
It's what?
You fathered my child.
You know what I meant.
I don't know.
You gave birth to my son. That's what I meant.
Yes.
I'm the father.
Yes.
I'm the man in the relationship.
You said you fathered my child.
Sorry.
Even if like our son's around, I'll be like, come like lay on the couch and like snuggle with me. Like I think it's still important to have all of that through a marriage, just as strong as you have that while you're dating.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, it just gets stronger.
Yeah.
If you're in a healthy marriage.
Okay. How about couples that are dating but possibly wanting different things? So for example, when we started dating, I remember making a comment about like kids or something and you're like, I don't want kids. And I knew I wanted to get married and have kids. And I remember being like, wait, what? And then like thinking about it and then
I threw you for a loop.
Yeah. Cause then I like thought about it and then I think it was like a couple days later or something, or the next day I was like, hey, like we need to talk. And we were dating and I remember being like, you had said that you didn't know if you wanted to have kids, and he also said he didn't know if he wanted to get married. And it was a topic that I knew could possibly like go in the wrong direction because like I knew what I wanted and I wasn't going to ask something different from him. So I think you answered it really good.
In my mind at the moment, I didn't want to have kids because in all my previous relationships, the women that I was with, I didn't see them as like being mothers of my children. Like I didn't want to have kids with those women in those relationships. So that just kind of stuck with me for a long time, even into my relationship with Jackie. I was like, I don't want to have kids.
Yeah. And I was like, well, that's great and all, but like, I want to have kids, so.
Mm-hmm. So we compromised, and we had kids. No, but it was, I mean, I just, after a while, finally being with Jackie, I just knew she can be a good mom.
I think sometimes when you're dating versus, well, I think both, like you just have to have tough conversations. Yeah. But I feel like maybe more so when you're dating, you're getting to know each other, you're having those like tough conversations. Like when you're dating, people have to have that tough conversation of like, should we move in? Should we not? Mm-hmm. Maybe one person wants to move in and the other person doesn't. And then the one that does want to move in is like, well, why don't you want to move in with me? So, I mean, I think there's more big conversations you have to talk about.
Marriage just gets more complex, it seems.
But marriage is tough because you have to talk about like buying a house. I mean, you could, yeah. I mean, I don't know. People might do that when they're dating, but
maybe. Or
like deciding when to have kids. I feel like there's still some big conversations to be had, like when you're married. But I just feel like dating is more of like finding out if that's your person versus marriage. It's like,
I got my person, what's next?
Yeah. I hope that made sense, the breakdown of the difference between dating and the difference between marriage.
Marriage, or the point getting to marriage, is just much more difficult.
Like if I had
it's
to
more
like,
complicated.
yeah, like I would not want to go back to dating. I
No.
don't like dating. Oh, well, no, okay. Let's track. Like I would not want to find my person right now.
Even going further back to what you were saying from like not even just being like with a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like the actual process of trying to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Which is very interesting
Like,
because
ugh.
I remember I had met David and we didn't start dating till it was what, like 5 years after we knew each other?
Yeah.
Often like
We worked together for a while.
we worked
and then when
together
our-
for 2 months in
yeah,
a state.
Yeah.
And then we both moved to different states and randomly would like message each other, more so him messaging me. And then I had my uncle and my grandma pass, and within like a week apart. And I just remember him sending me a message, and literally after that message, like we talked every single day, literally every single day. And then it turned into like phone calls and FaceTime and everything. But it's so funny because previous to that, already had met him. I used to think to myself, and I would tell my mom, like, I wonder who my person is. Like, have I met them yet? And then I'd be like, I probably haven't met them yet, because if I met them, I would be with them. And it's funny because we talk about it now, like, we wouldn't have been able to date when we met,
No.
but he was going to transfer to a different department, and we would have. And we talk about it like, if I would have stayed and we would have dated, would we be married now? And he says,
and I admitted to
no.
it, like the type of guy that I was when I was younger, we would have broke, like it probably would have been a bad breakup and we never would have talked again.
Yeah. So it's interesting how things work out. So it's like, you might be searching for your person and you already met your person, but something...
Or maybe you're just not ready to meet your person right now.
That is true.
Well, that wraps up episode 3 of Let's Be Adults.
Yes.
I think this is a good one. I liked it a lot. We would like to get to a point where these are topics that come to our minds that we think is very interesting. But we want to get to a point where it's fan topics that we come up with, that we talk about.
Yeah, some suggestions you guys might have. Go ahead and leave them in the comments down below, and we would love to touch on some of the topics you guys want us to talk about.
If you need some advice on kids, marriage, just being an adult,
Don't come to us, because we don't.
Not even advice, if you want our take.
Yeah, our 2 senses.
Our 2 senses.
Yeah, isn't that what you say?
2 cents.
Okay.
Our 2 cents and our 2 senses.
We are trying to upload every Thursday for you guys a new episode.
Yes.
So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you'll get notified, but just remember on Thursdays. And we look forward to seeing you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.
Guys. Sorry, I got